Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, it's our first title fight of the night tonight. This one's for the IBF Pan-Pacific Heavyweight Belt, scheduled for 12 rounds. In the red corner is the challenger from the United States of America, trained by Dwight Pratchett, weighing in at 111.5 kilos and with a record of 46 fights for 38 wins, including a massive 30 by KO. Please welcome Travis Freight Train Walker! And in the blue corner is the champion. He was born in Auckland, New Zealand, now resides in Wyonga, New South Wales. Trained by Mark Pitts, weighed in at 112.5 kilos with a record 42 fights for 38 wins, 21 by KO. Please welcome the IBF Pan-Pacific Heavyweight Champion, Carly Meehan. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges for this bout, Charlie Lucas, Brian McMahon and Max Murphy, and the referee, Gary Dean. Boxers to the centre for final instructions, please.
Guys, mate, IBF Pan Pacific, a bit of prestige here. I want you to treat it with a bit of respect, okay? No use of the heads, right? Keep your punches there. That's good, all right? You know the rules. Touch gloves, let's go.
Two big men, Travis Walker and Carly Meehan.
Two absolute giants here.
Neither of them gives any cheek, and little Gary Dean will be in the middle of them.
Yeah,
look on out.
This is going to be explosive.
12 rounds at heavyweight for the IBF Pan-Pacific Championship. It is the freight train, Travis Walker, in the black trunks. Carly Meehan in the white.
Expect fireworks.
And probably don't expect the distance.
Yeah, no, I couldn't imagine it'll go 12 one way or another. Interesting note, Johnny Lewis just came out the other day and declared Carly Meehan the best heavyweight boxer ever to come out of Australia of all time.
That's a massive call, isn't it?
That's a big statement. That's a big call.
Walker talking. Meehan walked into a big right hand and probably lucky it caught him smack bang square in the middle of the forehead.
It stunned him briefly,
didn't it?
Yeah.
But Carla's been around the block, plenty of experience there.
He has been stopped in the first round by Danny Williams by memory. Stopped him in round one.
Some years ago.
Yeah,
I remember that fight.
Commonwealth title fight, but that was no disgrace because he was a bomber.
In fact, last time out, Carly Meehan defeated the Iron Rhino, Michael Kirby, with a first round KO. That was back in June of last year. As Meehan goes to the ropes. For a big man, he moves very well, and he's got soft hands.
Couple of heavy-handed fighters indeed, these two guys.
Walker doubling up the left hand.
Very confident when speaking to him earlier, Andy. He said he's definitely here to win.
Oh, look, you know, both guys have trained hard for this. Travis Walker, I know he's had 10 weeks' notice at least, and he's been active. I think, to be honest with you, it's going to favour, the longer the fight goes, I think it'll favour Travis Walker because he's been far more active than Carly Meehan over the last number of years.
And 9 years the junior as well, and Father Time at some stage plays his role.
Good point.
In centering.
It can just creep up on you, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this game, as you know, Ted, you can get old overnight.
Absolutely. Unless your name's Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, the exception to the rule.
Or Archie Moore, perhaps.
There you go.
I'm just reading Archie Moore's book, which great book.
Congratulations are in order, Baz. Back reading.
Oh, mate, don't worry, Andy.
Last 30 seconds and genuine feeling out process from two respectful athletes and every right to do just this.
Yeah, interesting opening round, really. Both guys have had their moments, but I think Walker's going to pinch this round. Oh, he got nailed there, Walker. He was hurt.
Yeah, he got nailed twice in that exchange. It was the first right hand and then a short right hand.
Beautiful short right hand from Carly.
Both mean business.
Mark Jansen and Adam Watt are in the corner with Carly Meehan.
Yeah, Adam Watt, Mark Jansen, the former middleweight champion, one of my great sparring partners.
Okay, just relax. Let's find your jab. Let's find the home for your jab. Make him miss, make him look silly, okay? Okay, so just make him miss, make him look silly. Just establish that jab, and the right hand will come after it, okay? Okay, just be nice and sharp. The only time you've got 40 seconds.
Round number one, there's Meehan with the right hand, middle of the forehead, Barry. Lucky it wasn't on the chin.
For sure. It was high on the head. Big bombs exchanged by both guys.
Seconds out, round two.
Yeah, they both had their moments in the opening round.
They did. Both boys were shaken.
It's not going to be an accumulation of punches that wins this, though.
No.
It's going to be one bomb. Round number two. Both boys comfortably fitting into the heavyweight division. You've got to be over 90.71 kilos. There hasn't been any problems there. Any weight gain issues. They are big boys. Travis Walker, 194 centimetres. That's 6'4" and a half-ish. Carly Meehan, 196 or 6'5".
And I think Carly came in at 112 kilos.
Yeah, 112 and a half. To the 111 and a half of Travis as Carly reacts first there.
So very little between these guys as far as height and weight. Just a bit of a, that right hand of Carly Meehan's lots of power behind it.
He's got a good boxing physique, Carly Meehan. Fantastic when he's on his game any night.
Very good boxer for a big man.
Absolutely.
Carly Meehan with victories over Big Bobby Mirovic, Cole Wilson, Justin Fortune, James Grimer, to name a few. But probably his career best performance was Las Vegas back in September 2004.
Yes.
Lost to Lamont Brewster for the WBO title and as controversial or as dodgy as you want.
Yeah, he beat Lamont Brewster. Lamont Brewster, he should have been the WBO heavyweight champion of the world. And Lamont Brewster's very next fight, he KO'd Vladimir Klitschko, one of the long-reigning dual heavyweights with his brother Vitaly Klitschko.
2 shots going, 2 shots.
Walker going for the midsection there. And it's quite a target on that 6'5" frame. Look at how quickly those hands move of Carly. Just such a big man.
Good jab there from Walker, though. 2 good jabs. Carly sucking it up. Will the, if the fight gets into the later rounds, will the inactivity take its toll on 41-year-old Carly Meehan, who does look in excellent shape?
Interesting.
Adam Watt told me that he's trained very well, Carly.
Trained well and smart, and the smart part comes with age and experience.
Absolutely.
Of Fijian heritage via New Zealand, now based on New South Wales Central Coast and has been for some time, Carly. Has a 9-1 record in his last 10 fights, 8 of them inside the distance. There's your form line. Last couple of seconds of round number 2.
Have a very competitive fight thus far.
Travis's last 10 fights, 6 wins, 4 losses, but 4 wins by KO, but 1 loss to Rustin Jagayev.
Yeah.
Disputed decision. And his last loss, a points decision of one of the top contenders in Europe, Kubret Pulev, who's 13-0.
Hey, keep your hands up there, okay? If he's trying to sell out with one shot, that's all he's got is one shot, okay?
Up next, this man, Billy the Kid Dibb, going through final pad work with Billy Hussein here.
That's the day, that's his best punch, that beautiful left rip of Billy Dibb. Vicious left rip.
It can't be much fun for Billy Hussain, can it? No, you'd rather be doing that with a featherweight than a heavyweight.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Even though some of these featherweights can punch.
Oh, those super featherweights like my little mate, the former world champ next to me.
That's the best shot in the book, though, that left rip to the body, I tell you.
Beautiful.
Billy Dib throws it very well. Punching straight there is Walker. Lives in Houston, Texas, the freight train.
Seems to be taking the offensive in this round, Andy.
Yep.
Chop on him, Colin. Chop on him.
Carly's hands are dropping a little bit too much for my liking, Barry.
Yeah. Nice and relaxing. He is nice and side on, though. I like the way he's side on.
He sure is.
Carly Meehan, whilst not looking too far ahead, has got his next 18 months planned out. Should he be victorious tonight, is desperate to go one-on-one with Alex Leopold, which is a heavyweight contest we have asked for and wanted for some time now.
Two best heavyweights in the Southern Hemisphere, without doubt, but...
also wants David Tua.
Yeah. But, you know, Carly's got to get over this tonight, and Alex Leopold's got to get over Kevin Johnson, which is, no, it won't be an easy task.
No, big fight. Kevin Johnson coming out, the fight in Queensland in a couple of weeks' time. Yep, is not going to be an easy task.
Yep.
Well, they both have formidable tasks, both of them.
They sure do, Ted.
One of them wins, one of them loses, and all of a sudden they take very different career paths, and it's probably not a road they meet on.
I think that was a little alley shuffle from me.
Well, I was just going to say that. Carly Meehan just missed it, did the alley shuffle. Beautiful shoulder defence there from Beautiful. Showing his experience well and truly here.
He's got a lovely build for a heavyweight boxer. Nice and tall and rangy.
Yeah.
Debuted back in May of 1997, did Carly Meehan. He grew up on Fox Sports here with Carly as a regular main eventer in the infant stages of his professional career. Delighted us on so many occasions with some wonderful performances.
Sure has.
Devastating performances too.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn a fight round at any stage with one right hand, bang. But then again, you know, I'm sure Travis Walker can too. If Travis Walker hits you cleanly, you're going to be in trouble.
He looks very focused and here to fight Travis Walker.
He does. We've got a real boxing match here. Battle of the jabs at the moment. Both boys looking for an opening.
Isn't it, for two big guys with incredible power?
Right hand.
That's that right hand of Carly Meehan. It's deadly.
Walker on his bike.
On his bike. He must have been shaken there.
Oh, Carly Meehan looked to take his head fair off his shoulders in the final throw of round 3. As we go back to the corners, and we're going to go into the red corner, and you might recognise Too Tough in there. Dwight Pratchett, who went the distance with the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez for the WBC 130-pound title all the way back in 1985.
Went the distance with him.
Behind the jab, okay? But once you get inside, we gotta work. You gotta turn your hands loose, okay? When we get inside, we gotta work.
Teddy, run us through some of the highlights from the previous round.
Well, if we have a look at Carly Meehan here, he's just teeing him up. We should be seeing that big punch coming across in the second. Right hand right there, that was the one.
It was a goodie too, wasn't it? Caught Travis Walker. I'd say rattled him, not rocked. Got his attention nonetheless.
Just clean that weight up, please, mate. Thanks, buddy.
Early moments. Round 4. Oh, Meehan launching, faking. Tell you what, Travis Walker ducked for cover as he tries to almost bully his way into the corner.
Carly Meehan is gaining in confidence here.
He sure is.
He's not liking it, Carly. He's not liking it.
No, I think he's right. He's felt the power in that right hand, Travis Walker.
Meehan from the outside. Popping that left hand out again and again. Keeping Travis Walker nicely at the distance that he wants him.
Yep, and lining him up with that right hand.
If you look at Carly, I love the way he looks at the shoulders. You can see everything coming, whether it's high or low.
Exactly, yeah. There's no need to look in your opponent's eyes. I tell everyone I train with, you know, you can look at the chest or you can even look at the floor and you can see what your opponent's going to do.
Exactly.
Great shot, Carly Meehan.
What a left hook. If you show them your eyes, they can read what you're going to do. But Travis Walker's in a bit of trouble, I think. He's certainly getting chopped up this round.
Carly's finding his range perfectly.
He certainly is.
Over the top, Walker tries to land his establishing jab halfway through the fourth. Again, Walker with some success there.
How quick was that right hand of Meehan, so the counter for a big man?
Looking for the counter punch, exactly right.
Good Carly up on his tippy toes, especially that back leg. Hoping to explode into his punch all the way from toes through his hips, down his arms, and every bit of that 112 kilos coming through the gloves.
You know, it's a pity, really, because, you know, after Carly Meehan was robbed against Lamont Brewster, he's been relatively inactive for years. I mean, he's beaten world-class fighters, you know, virtually every time he's had the opportunity. I mean, he really could have been a heavyweight world champion at this stage.
But if he gets through this, Barry has got, strategically, he's got a plan to get back up to the top.
He still has got a chance, yep.
And he's looking good. I mean,
he is looking good.
A potential Carly Meehan Alex Leopai contest, mouth-watering to say the least, and very different styles of fighters.
Yep.
But Carly's really up for that. He was saying that earlier.
Carly fighting a very smart, economical fight here. Side on, using his jab well.
We saw Billy Dibb earlier. His opponent, Eduardo Escobedo, in arguably probably the smallest dressing room or warm-up area he's ever been in. Twice on the scales yesterday at the official weigh-in, was 0.15 of a kilo over first time, but was given that 2-hour allowance. Came back, made weight.
Not a good sign when you're fighting for a world title to come in over the weight.
I reckon we have got a cracking main event coming up.
Second down.
Oh, for sure.
And semi-main event as well.
Beautiful Carly.
Round number 5 coming your way on main event boxing. Alonzo Butler, Darnell Wilson and Jason Estrada, 3 of the victories to Travis Wilson.
Both boys exchanging very solid left jabs here.
The jabs are like knockout punches, aren't
they? Ooh. Carly feinting a lot. For our viewers out there, a feint is like making it you're going to throw something and doing something different. Lovely jab there. The big Carly Meehan.
Both popping out the left hand almost simultaneously. They fire their shots away centre ring.
Carly's looking for that counter right hand over Travis's left hand.
He sure is. That's his payoff punch, Carly Meehan. He's knocked out so many big men with it. And you look at him setting it up there.
Now, for a heavyweight contest with so much on the line, I've got to say the boys have worked out their issues very well. We almost unsighted has been our referee.
It's a good, clean fight.
It is a very good team fight.
Technical fight.
The chess match continues as Walker takes a wild right-hand swipe.
There's a feint there from Carly again, trying to balk his opponent into doing something and leaving an opening. Walker doing the same back.
Meehan with an overhand right.
fast, so fast, that right hand.
2 shots. There it is, Carly. 1, 2. Come on, mate. Look for the holes. Look for the holes. Come on.
Oh, beautiful right hand again from Carly Meehan. His right hands are so neat inside.
Where are they? Where are
Travis
they? Come
Walker at this stage going to get bombed with it, I reckon.
Certainly in favour of Meehan at this point in time, despite the fact Travis Walker, the freight train, has held his ground and held it pretty firmly centering. What are our judges looking for?
He's very strong, Travis, but he's just not doing enough. Carly's picking him off for my money with the left jab, sniping him with the right hand, boxing a very economical fight at this stage. Don't you think, Ted?
Economical is the key word there. I mean, he's boxing very economically. He's doing exactly what he needs to do to win each round.
Yeah.
But Travis looks fit and looks like a daunting task.
Yeah. Travis is fit, but he needs to throw more. I think he needs to let his hands go a bit, but he's probably tasted the power in the right hand of Carly Meehan and is a bit cautious about getting tagged with it, which is fair enough.
Which is more than fair enough.
Walker again in the centre of the ring, asking Meehan to circle. Carly happy to accommodate that game plan.
Get focused on and start working the fight, okay? But we gotta put some pressure on. Look more pressure what we're giving, okay? Smith. Get in my hands, shoot your hands right hand, left hook, okay? But finish on your left side, but get a little focus on the working body. You kill his body, that's going you run him out of gas by hitting to his body, okay? So get down to his body real good, all right?
2s and 3s downstairs.
Right. Just stop waiting on him. You're waiting on too much, okay? All right. Head, in your head, keep your head moving. Flip in behind 2 jabs, okay? Right hand, left hook, but finish on your left side, okay? But hit you gotta kill that body, okay?
The lovely Sheena. Sheena Gill, that is, Daniel's wife, ringside and enjoying the action.
Round 6 and 12 as we're
So far anyway. Nervous night for not only the athletes but the loved ones at ringside or at home, wherever they may be.
Interesting what Dwight Pratchett said to Travis Walker there. Basically, you're not doing enough. Oh, Carly's in trouble.
Carly Meehan is holding on here. He is on rubber legs. And Travis Walker knows just that. And goes headhunting. Meehan back against the ropes. And the ropes are holding him up at this stage as the freight train looks to run right over the top of big Carly Meehan. Oh!
Carly's taking some very solid punches.
He's in a lot of trouble. One more. He's hurt. He's going down.
Meehan on the end of a couple of big right hands.
He's going to have to stop it.
Looking very closely.
He's going to have to stop it. He's going to have to stop it. He's
got to hold on to him.
He's pinned on the ropes.
Carly Meehan taking too much punishment. The towel is in. It is over. Travis Walker stops Carly Meehan.
Unbelievable. It was. He had to stop that. He was just taking too many shots. Didn't he explode that round?
It was repeated right hands.
It was.
After the instructions in the corner saying you're going to throw more punches.
He did
Travis
exactly
said,
that. He did just that.
No worries.
He said he was here to win. He wanted to remove any doubt from his loss when he was here before. And what a win he's just achieved there today.
Certainly. Biggest win of his career, I would say.
Wow.
Wow.
How quickly a fight can turn.
Exactly. With these big men, look, in all fights, that left hook was the one that first started it. And then he was on wobbly legs and he just was relentless after that. Look at those right hands. Look, to Carly's credit, he didn't really actually hit the deck, but man, he's wobbled badly and pinned in the corner right above us, the neutral corner, just taking too many bombs there. And the towel goes in as well.
It's actually nice to see that the corner did help him out there. The referee could have jumped in at any time.
There's nothing worse than a brave corner.
No.
And what you've got,
That's true.
Carly Meehan's got a smart corner.
Good guys. Good guy, Mark Jansen and Adam White.
Congratulations to Travis Walker, who came from behind to stop big Carly Meehan.